This okay. Welcome on week 5 of CMPT641, and because I'm experiment Metaverse, yeah, this is a Metaverse camera, 360, yeah, and that's against earthquake, against water, and made in Shenzhen in China in a special order. And so I will talk about my channel as well. Yeah. So we talk about supply chain management and how use IT and transfer this supply chain. So why supply chain? Yeah. The reason for that from there, the breakfast. Yeah. Okay. Typical breakfast, right? Bread, coffee. Yeah. The plate, it's kind of global thing, yeah? The bread from Canada, yeah? The coffee from Colombia, the cup from China, yeah? The milk from maybe USA, Washington States, right? You never know, right? So look at this grape, right? From Philippines, right? You never know, right? Oh, the sugar from Cuba, yeah? Global. Come from global.
How about the table later?
Yeah.
The table somewhere.
The table, made from India somewhere. You know, right? It's a global supply chain. Even your breakfast, you like, right? And anything disruption, right? There will cause problem. Yeah? You're supposed to make the table, but you didn't make the table. Well, we have no capacity to make table in Canada. Yeah? Even with a lot of wood. Yeah. So that's a problem, it's called disruption. So we always think about, how to reduce the cost. We have like cheap price, yeah? Particularly this inflation, right? Everyone wants a better price, yeah? And how to get things fast, yeah? But all this one, when should I arrive? And what's about quality? What's about variety? I want some kind of customization. Right? My taste of coffee is different than yours, yeah? And decafé, right? It's kind of, customization, right? So this is supply chain. And reduce cost, increase value, right? So supply chain management, basically, for IT side, it's kind of an application, yeah? And including the software and also some hardware device, right? Tracking that your supply chain. It's a manager such the supply chain system. Yeah, we point out software, IT solution. Yeah, for supply chain management. This kind of application. And for any supply chain, if you work for FedEx, UPS, right? It's focused on the supply chain. Yeah, they're only responsible for A to B. Fast, cheap, correct way. Yeah? From your move to your home. So they need a plan, sourcing, make, delivery, return. The total of the supply chain process. Yeah? Who will move this coffee from Colombia to where, right? So they need, they could do by themselves, also outsourcing third party, yeah, to do so, right? And they need a make or outsourcing solution. Also think of delivery, tracking the item. If anything wrong, they will return the item to our source. So this is a supply chain process. So it's part of the business process. The reason for that, supply chain getting important, right? Now everybody, actually face supply chain problem. The inflation, yeah? Because disruption, COVID-19, right? The shipping company probably not enough capacity. The manufacturer cannot make it, right? Not a lockdown in China. That's why people, all these manufacturers move to Vietnam or move to India or move back to Canada. Yeah. So it's a disruption. Yeah. So we need to manage that risk. Yeah. People, learning smart. It's kind of a physical process analysis. how to make that supply chain efficient, low cost, and high quality. And they also have a distribution management. Same thing we need to do in automation. So this software, right? If you work for supply chain company, right? Like UPS, FedEx, right? So this is a software you may, use it. Yeah, can be distribution management, how to deliver it to your home, and inventory management. Make sure you have enough inventory to deliver, the coffee. Otherwise, you run out of coffee. Yeah, and material handling, handle how to. Handled by machine or handled by human, order management, planning, forecasting, purchasing, revenue, logistics, transportation management, warehousing, anything about physical, to moving physical goods from A to B, right? Logistic, inventory, and planning, and handling, right? All this with inventory control. So there are different companies have different software to manage that, yeah? And how to measure your metrics, right? For how to know you have done good job. Why you use the UPS rather than FedEx, rather than purely, right? So you have a metrics to measure that. So there's a couple of metrics like accuracy. Yeah, how accuracy delivery A to B. Yeah, delivery to my house, not your house. Yeah, delivery my dog. Yeah, not somebody pick up my stuff there, right? And also, how about the invoice documentation accuracy? Yeah, I'm overcharged. And the condition delivery, right? The stuff, it's a wrong product or defect, and always have an upside, downside flexibility. Yeah, suddenly, everybody locked down in your home. You want to drink more coffee. So I need to order more coffee from this my supplier, So before you drink a company coffee, now you have to buy your own coffee, right? So there must be a flexibility to upside, downside. Inventory daily, right? Yeah, from cash to cash, certain time. Like Walmart, right? They want to. It's kind of Walmart is kind of a supply chain company. Yeah, they measure cash to cash. Yeah. That's why Walmart thinks stuff very fresh, because they're only a few weeks. Come to Walmart, that will be sold. Yeah, they can return and improve that profitability. So what is the metrics, right? The total cost of a serve. Yeah, end of the day, you need to measure your total cost of a serve. Yeah, including sourcing, including delivery, including inventory, including tracking, right? All this one total cost of serving to measure your supply chain efficiency. So this typical function of supply chain management: planning, sourcing, production, inventory management, logistics, right? So we got to know this such kind of software component we work for. even work for Walmart. It's kind of a supply chain management. Well, when we talk about sustainability and the supply chain and called green, we talk about green economy, right? There will be a big meeting in Egypt, right, about copper. Yeah, it's talk about emission, right? Reduce 1.50. Right? We want to green this supply chain, right? A lot of pollution involved, like carbon emission, right? The delivery car is carbon emission. In Vancouver, right? Take a look at the ocean, right? A lot of the ship container, right? All powered by dirty coal. Yeah, that's pollution. And liquid waste, right? When from your car, a lot of engine oil, solid waste, right? Yeah, and so we try to recycle. So now we talk about supply chain called circular economy. Have you heard about circular economy? Anybody can explain what do you mean by circular economy? Yeah? So what do you mean by circular economy? Yeah. Any idea? Any example? Yeah?
I can give you one example that happens
Sure.
here in the French market. I'm sorry, the French market.
Yeah.
If you go and buy, you can just go and put it like the disposals for recycling right there, so they can continue doing the same process. Like for an example, with the iced teas or any kind of bottle that is glass bottle, they're doing that, so they're contributing on the same process, like being.
Well, you immediately see recycle, right? But the sodium things, right? Some of them recycle, some of it waste, right? And recycle, some of them is clean the bottle, reuse it. And well, the more concept, basically they try to design an economy. One economy waste is after economic supply, yeah, and this waste becomes this kind of supply, right? That would be ideal. That would be zero waste, right? And there's a lot of waste here, right? The carbon, the gasoline, right? The waste to atmosphere, cost the greenhouse, yeah. The waste to the groundwater, yeah. So ideally, right? It's always think about that. How to do circular economy, make one economic waste become another economy supply, yeah? If that's dependent each other, right, it's perfect circular economy. Reuse, recycle. The example I'll give to you, right? Everybody went to this supermarket?
Yeah.
TNT, yeah? Yeah, okay. Yeah, everywhere, yeah, good one. Tomorrow is my wife to there, right? I like to buy this fish. Every time I buy probably 3-5 fish, yeah? Oh, and also it's vegetable, yeah? Very kind of vegetable, good vegetable, right? Do you know that this fish vegetable is produced in a circular economy in our labor province. I know my friends are doing this kind of farm, yeah, circular farm, and in Albert, and basically there is the fish tank there, and then the bottom, and at the top, raised vegetables, yeah? And the waste of fish feeds the vegetables. The vegetable leaf feeds the fish, right? That's kind of a perfect circular economy idea, right? Yeah? So because it's very, very interesting, right? I remember when I was a child, right? I always went with my daddy, and he catch a lot of fish from a rice field. Yeah, a lot of fish. Yeah, at that time I never used pesticide. Yeah, a lot of good, very fresh fish. So this is an example of the circular economy. Yeah, we make that perfect, right? And of course, there probably will be a minimum feed for this fish food, right? And otherwise, they can depend by yourself. Yeah. So this example of the circular economy, yeah, they can beneficial each other. Anybody have an example of this kind of example? Interesting example. Okay, so let's give a more example. So everyone know this car?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where's this car? Which country they made? Yeah, French car. Yeah, that claim this is a most circular economy car. So there is data from the website. So they claim 80% of the less energy used when they make this car, 90% less water, 70% less oil, and 30% recycled parts. Yeah? So, I don't know, you should not buy this car, buy EV. I don't know, it's EV now, nowadays. So this is an example of the circular economy. Right? What is you need technology to modernize such supply chain management, right? We need 24/7 tracking. Anything I ordered, right? Like that camera, I check it every day to check where it is right now. Because there's uncertainty for COVID-19 lockdown in China, supply chain. Automation, try to automate automation, right? For example, in the Vancouver harbor, right? Yeah? You don't need people anymore, right? Everything is done by AI to do this, receiving all this from your the shipyard to inventory to put in the train, right? Everything done by AI software. And in the pricing, right? Pricing is very important. Optimization, efficiency, right? Reduce the cost, and also different model integration, right? For example, I want to get this camera, what? They have a land, by local from Shenzhen to Hong Kong. Then Hong Kong use the flight to somehow to London, to UK, yeah. Then come back to Toronto. Then come back to Vancouver. Then come back to my home, right? They experience the shape and also the car, airplane, or different model integration together, right? And make sure that tracking software is working. It works very well. So IT trend, you need big data, 5G tracking, physical internet, blockchain, AI, VR, quantum computing, AI robots. Right? All this technology you discussed on the A1, right, can be applied for supply chain. Yeah? Okay? And so we have a little time, so we're going to have to discuss on this one. So this industry 4.0, it's IoT, yeah? And which you discussed in your A1, right? That's, the typical application for supply chain. Because you have IoT device tracking every the important components, and so they can tracking where right now, how long they'll arrive to your home, right? And blockchain, right? Doing machine transaction, right? You need automation, yeah? They're doing transaction from RMB to US dollar to Canadian dollar, right? Automatically translate. You don't need this. Then use blockchain to such transaction. End of the day, you need a big computer, powerful computer, to do this cloud computing. Each of the device you need doing real-time transaction. Yeah, you need a quantum computing. This kind of technology. Well, you really saw this video, right, about this supply chain for T-shirt, right, and implemented by Azura digital twin. Everybody watching this video, yeah? Yeah. So you're able to see what's happening. Why this is a better quality which I'm receiving right now. Yeah. Well, have you bought anything? Yeah. You've been complaining. Oh, this it's rotten. Yeah. Now the tracking, can be anywhere problem. Can be, the shipment problem, the inventory problem, can be manufacturing problem, right? So such digital twin software, implement tracking all this supply chain to real time, tracking where is this problem. Yeah, maybe the ship in the Pacific Ocean have a moisture, typhoon cause some problem, right? Can be this manufacturer in India have some problem. Yeah. So real time, right? You can shut down that manufacturer, then switch to Brazil, yeah, and in order to continue your business. Right? So this is an interesting demo to see how powerful digital twin implement supply chain automation. Right? Give you some idea. So for you, team project 2, feel free you use these tools and to play around and how that one tracking supply chain, yeah, and tracking my home, tracking my car, even tracking my dog, my cat. Right? You worry about where your cat right now. Right? So use a IoT device and tracking where it's him, yeah, where it's her. Yeah, you could use this kind of software to do that, right? Called smart home. So this is a good example, right? So for your team project 2, work together, right? There's some kind of learning from this tools, Azure tools. Yeah, you could use Amazon tools. Yeah, you can track your dog, right? Amazon tools, same thing idea. If you're tracking dog, well, you can track your grandparents. Yeah, so what's doing right now? Yeah, he had heart problem, right? What's heart right now? Yeah, and what's doing right now? In the washroom, stuck in the washroom for the last 20 minutes. You got alarm. He may have a heart attack, yeah? So this kind of simulator, right? Simulator to tracking physical project. Basically, you need to get data through IoT device, yeah, and put in a digital model, right? Then you're able to put the model in your smartphone to see, oh, where my grandfather right now? Yeah, real time to see, yeah. The movie, it's hard, it's good, function okay. Why is stuck washroom for 45 minutes? Huh? You may call, doctor right away, right? Somebody look after him. Yeah? So this is an example. So many tools for your team project 2, right? For those already, congregation for team 1, team 2, you should look after these tools right away. Yeah? And for team 4, 5, yeah, you should do that too, because you give you weight. This is where you have no time, enough time to do your work, right? And next week, teams 3 and 4. All this one, do some research, right? This tools and which one? Then you select 2 of them for your final project prototype. Yeah, keep track of your home, yeah, and keep track of your grandparents' health condition. Or keep track of your manufacturer, yeah? So there's many examples for that, but you need to play around earlier, yeah? And you get to, create for me, right? You show me some interesting work, right? Yeah, and it's a very trendy for the next 10 years, yeah? We're very popular, yeah? Always people challenge. A lot of automation we're beginning to do. Yeah? So Canada is a knowledge economy. Yeah? And even the farmer, yeah, need a lot of automation, right? Need an IoT device, need a digital model, yeah, to do nut cultivation. Okay? So key successful factor question is about supply chain relationship, right? Also human we need a relationship, right? Yeah. So in my career, that I write globalization. Yeah, a lot of Canadian American company, right, put their manufacture in China, in Asia, right. Send me because I know their culture, speak their language. So I'm an Asian general manager. What I'm doing, manage the supply chain. Yeah, make sure you supply in time, high quality. You then need a lot of smartphone, you need to, do more of time. Upside, downside, right? Manage all this, yeah? Relationship is still very important. And alignment, depending on your business, support your business, yeah? and you focus on the customer. What's the customer want? Customer focus. Okay. So regarding A1, thank you for your submitting your assignment 1. I'm still watch some of the video, as you know, I really watch, but I'm struggling to watch all your video because I have no access permission. And from now, I found most of you have you down somewhere on this 5 IC technology, yeah, and also apply for 4 kind of business, yeah. Most of you did aware on your PowerPoint and presentation, yeah. And the week pass is what's about technology? You need a little bit more detail, yeah. Otherwise, you know, like everybody can talk about, right? Buzzword, yeah. Let's talk about a little more detail about technology, and also about the solution, right? You need some kind of detail for solution. How to apply for, you know, my smart home tracking. Any example there, yeah. And if you work for Infosys or you know the IBM, right? You are become IT consultant, right? You have to present your solution to your clients to sufficient detail, so this way, you know, your customer can, you know, give you this contract. Otherwise, you never get it, right? So it's kind of detail you need it. So I need to access your video, and I have a lot of problems. So I have an idea because I recommend you my actually my experiment called NHub. Metaverse, yeah, and YouTube channel, right? Have you anybody access this video? Yeah. Any feedback for me for this video?
It is good, Professor. You have been to Burnaby, all the mountains.
Yeah, the mountain, right? Yeah. So I actually, you know, I started up this channel, same with this course, and. So I focus on this kind of, I feel global visiting, it's not necessary. Yeah, right? If you are China, India, right? For many reasons you cannot travel, right? Not that you have money to travel, or there's a cultural reason you're afraid, a lot of killing here, right? So, well, you can use virtually visiting here, yeah? Just, you know, wear AR/VR headset, you can visit any place in the world. Yeah. For example, I'm missing my hometown in China very much. Yeah. In the last 6 years, sometimes I wear headset and visit my hometown video there. Right. Yeah. This is happening in real time, like live. Right. You see, oh, this is a delicious food, right? I can smell, taste. Yeah. There is this kind of thing. So I try to record some of the video here. So please subscribe this video, yeah, for me. And I will do this experiment. Also develop some of the Metaverse video. Anybody see some Metaverse video? I use the UE, yeah. So there's a few of them. Yeah, the park for my daughter, and also from this gaming, use UE5, yeah, developed there, and this kind of demo, right? So this kind of future of Metaverse, right? So all this one, you know, try to experiment here.